Cats are fascinating companions that bring joy and wonder into our lives. Every cat possesses unique characteristics when it comes to behavior, and while many people believe that cats differ primarily based on their breed, there's growing evidence that gender plays a significant role in shaping the distinctive traits that make each feline special. The differences between male and female cats extend far beyond the obvious physical distinctions, influencing everything from personality and social behavior to health considerations and territorial instincts. Understanding these gender-based differences can help potential cat owners make more informed decisions about which type of feline companion might best suit their lifestyle and preferences. Whether you're a first-time cat owner or someone who has shared their home with cats for years, recognizing these distinctions can deepen your appreciation for the complex nature of feline behavior and help you provide better care for your furry friend. The most fundamental difference between male and female cats lies in their reproductive anatomy. For new cat owners who bring home a kitten and wonder about its gender, there are specific physical markers to look for, though identification becomes significantly easier as cats mature into adulthood. Female cats can be identified by examining the vulva, which presents as an upside-down exclamation mark or eye-shaped opening. This distinctive shape is the most reliable indicator when determining a female kitten's gender. The distance between the anus and genital opening in females is typically much shorter than in males, making this another useful distinguishing feature. Male cats display quite different anatomical characteristics. The anus and penis are positioned much further apart, usually more than half an inch in adult cats, with the testicles located between these two openings. The overall pattern resembles two dots or a colon shape, which becomes increasingly pronounced as male cats reach sexual maturity. One of the most immediately noticeable differences between male and female cats is their overall size and facial structure. Male cats consistently grow larger and heavier than their female counterparts, a difference that becomes particularly pronounced if the male cat remains unneutered until after reaching sexual maturity. This size advantage isn't merely about weight. Male cats typically develop broader shoulders and a more robust overall frame. The facial differences between genders are equally striking. Male cats tend to develop large, wide cheeks and a more rounded facial appearance compared to females. This characteristic results from testosterone influence and serves important social functions in the feline world. These prominent cheeks signal physical fitness and strength to other cats, both male and female, communicating readiness for territorial disputes with other males while simultaneously attracting potential female mates. Interestingly, male cats often retain these distinctive large cheeks even after neutering, making gender identification easier in adult cats. The broader, more muscular appearance of male cats reflects their evolutionary role as territory defenders and competitors for mating opportunities. Territory marking through urine spraying represents one of the most significant behavioral differences between male and female cats. This behavior, which involves spraying small amounts of urine onto vertical surfaces, serves multiple communication purposes in the feline world, much like the marking behaviors observed in big cats throughout the wild. Unneutered male cats demonstrate the highest propensity for urine marking, driven primarily by testosterone and their instinctual need to establish and maintain territory. These males use scent marking not only to claim their space but also to advertise their availability to potential mates and warn other males of their presence. Even after neutering, some male cats continue this behavior, though typically with reduced frequency and intensity. Female cats also engage in urine marking, but they do so far less frequently than their male counterparts. When females do mark territory, it's often related to stress, territorial disputes with other cats, or during their heat cycles when they're seeking to attract mates. The reduced marking behavior in females makes them often more suitable for indoor living situations where this behavior would be problematic. The extent to which cats roam and explore their surroundings varies significantly between genders, particularly when comparing intact versus fixed animals. Intact male cats, or tomcats, display the greatest roaming behavior, often traveling considerable distances from their home base in search of mates and to patrol their extensive territories. This wandering instinct can put unneutered males at higher risk for injuries, fights, and exposure to diseases. Female cats generally demonstrate more conservative roaming patterns, especially when spayed. Their territorial range tends to be smaller and more focused around their immediate home environment. However, intact females in heat may travel significant distances in search of mates, though this behavior is typically temporary and cyclical rather than the constant roaming pattern seen in intact males. For fixed cats of both genders, roaming behaviors are substantially reduced, making them safer and more predictable companions. Neutered males often become more homebodies, while spayed females maintain their naturally more cautious approach to exploration. The question of whether male or female cats are more affectionate has sparked countless debates among cat enthusiasts, and the answer reveals fascinating insights into feline social behavior. Many cat owners report that neutered male cats tend to be more overtly affectionate and social than their female counterparts, often seeking out human attention and displaying more obvious signs of attachment to their owners. Neutered male cats frequently develop into extremely sociable, playful, and affectionate companions who form strong bonds not only with their human families but also with other cats in the household. They often display more tolerance for handling, enjoy interactive play sessions, and may be more likely to seek out lap time and cuddling opportunities. This sociable nature makes them excellent choices for families with children or multiple pets. Female cats, while sometimes stereotyped as aloof and standoffish, display their affection in more subtle and selective ways. Spayed females often maintain their nurturing instincts and may adopt orphan kittens or take on caretaking roles with other animals in the household. However, they tend to be more discriminating about when and how they show affection, often preferring to interact on their own terms rather than constantly seeking attention. The territorial nature of cats manifests differently between genders, particularly in multi-cat households. Female cats often emerge as the dominant force in household hierarchies, establishing clear preferences for specific locations, resources, and even favorite humans. This territorial behavior can lead to more assertive interactions with other pets and a tendency to maintain control over preferred spots throughout the home. Female cats typically show less enthusiasm for rough-and-tumble play compared to males, preferring more controlled and purposeful activities. They may be less likely to engage in the wrestling and chasing games that male cats often enjoy, instead focusing their energy on hunting behaviors and environmental exploration. In contrast, neutered male cats often display more relaxed territorial attitudes within the home, though they may still maintain preferences for certain areas or resources. Their generally more easygoing nature can make them better suited for households with multiple pets or frequent visitors. Understanding the health implications of cat gender is crucial for providing appropriate veterinary care throughout your pet's life. Female cats face several gender-specific health challenges that owners should be aware of, particularly those related to their reproductive system. Unspayed female cats are susceptible to various reproductive health issues, including uterine cysts and tumors, which can develop as cats age. Pyometra, a serious condition caused by inflammation of the uterine lining tissue, poses a life-threatening risk to intact females and requires immediate veterinary intervention. Additionally, female cats face increased risks of mammary cancer and may experience false pregnancies that can cause physical and emotional stress. The good news is that spaying effectively prevents most of these reproductive health issues by removing the organs most commonly affected by these conditions. Spayed females also avoid the stress and physical demands of heat cycles, which can contribute to overall better health and longevity. Male cats face their own unique set of health challenges, some of which cannot be prevented through neutering. One significant concern that deserves more attention is the prevalence of urinary blockages and infections in male cats. The narrower urethra in males makes them more susceptible to blockages caused by crystals, stones, or inflammation, which can quickly become life-threatening emergencies requiring immediate veterinary care. Feline tail gland hyperplasia represents another male-specific health concern, affecting the cat's tail glands and potentially causing infections that produce foul-smelling discharge. Unlike many female reproductive health issues, this condition and several other male-specific problems cannot be prevented through neutering, making regular veterinary monitoring particularly important for male cats. Male cats may also be more prone to certain behavioral-related injuries due to their tendency toward more aggressive territorial disputes and roaming behaviors, particularly if they remain unneutered. These risks include fight wounds, abscesses, and injuries from encounters with vehicles or other animals during their territorial patrols. Interesting developmental differences emerge between male and female kittens from their earliest days of life. Female kittens typically open their eyes earlier than their male littermates, giving them a slight advantage in early environmental awareness and socialization opportunities. This earlier visual development may contribute to the often observed tendency for female cats to be more cautious and observant of their surroundings throughout their lives. Female cats also reach sexual maturity earlier than males, typically between 7 to 12 months of age compared to 9 to 12 months for males. This earlier maturation affects not only reproductive capability, but also influences behavioral development and the timing of territorial and social behaviors. Research suggests that female cats may enjoy longer lifespans than their male counterparts, though numerous factors beyond gender influence feline longevity. These factors include genetics, diet, veterinary care, indoor versus outdoor lifestyle, and overall health management throughout the cat's life. The longevity advantage in females may relate to several factors, including their generally more cautious nature, reduced tendency toward risky behaviors like extensive roaming and fighting, and potentially different hormonal influences on aging processes. However, with proper care, neutering or spaying, and regular veterinary attention, cats of both genders can enjoy long, healthy lives as beloved family companions. While gender certainly influences feline behavior and characteristics, it's essential to recognize that individual personality, breed characteristics, early socialization experiences, and environmental factors play equally important roles in shaping a cat's temperament and behavior. Many cat owners report experiences that contradict common gender stereotypes, such as extremely affectionate female cats or more reserved male cats. The way kittens are socialized during their critical early weeks significantly impacts their adult personalities regardless of gender. Kittens exposed to various people, animals, and experiences during their first few months of life often develop into more confident, adaptable adults. Similarly, cats raised around dogs from a young age typically show less fear and more acceptance of canine companions throughout their lives. When choosing between a male or female cat, consider your household dynamics, lifestyle, and personal preferences rather than relying solely on gender stereotypes. Both male and female cats can make wonderful companions when properly cared for and matched to appropriate homes. For families seeking a more overtly affectionate and social cat, a neutered male might be an excellent choice. Those preferring a more independent companion who shows affection on their own terms might find a spayed female more suitable. However, individual personality often trumps gender characteristics, making it important to spend time with potential pets before making final decisions. The most crucial factor in ensuring a positive relationship with any cat is providing proper veterinary care, including spaying or neutering, which significantly reduces many gender-related behavioral and health issues while contributing to better overall pet population management. Understanding the fascinating differences between male and female cats enriches our appreciation for these remarkable animals and helps us provide better care tailored to their specific needs. Whether you choose a male or female companion, the bond you develop will be unique and rewarding, shaped by your cat's individual personality, your care and attention, and the loving environment you provide. If you found this information helpful in understanding the wonderful world of feline gender differences, please subscribe to our channel and share this video with anyone who might benefit from learning more about choosing and caring for their perfect feline companion. Your support helps us continue creating content that celebrates and educates about the amazing cats that enrich our lives every day.